to improve your violin and to really develop your violin skills, I'm sorry to say, but you're going to plateau. The most important thing that you can get when learning anything is to get personalized feedback. So the truth about learning anything is that when you start, you might see a lot of like people and, tutorials and books and things out there, but you don't know what you don't know. And there's always going to be some aspects of things that you don't realize that you actually need to learn. And that is very much the case for the violin. So there are so many different skills. Like, we think a lot about each hand because they're both doing something and maybe reading music, but what else do you need to learn? What else do you need to work on and practice and develop in order to become really, really good at the violin? So this is exactly why I've created this new community that I created just in the last couple of days. It's called The Complete Violinist. I'm hosting it on the School platform. So if you're not familiar with the School platform, it's a really, really nice platform to host communities because I'll tell you why. There's a few reasons. So one, it's really easy to connect with other people in the community. So this community is specifically for beginner to intermediate violin learners. If you're an advanced learner, this is not going to be for you. So you can, something on my tongue there. So you can connect really, really well with the other people in the community. And what we can also do is create different conversation threads. So if we have threads on different topics, we can actually create a different thread. So if you just want to find out about that topic or have a question about that, you can go through and see if there's a question that's already been answered in there. What else we can have in there, and what we already have in there right now, is courses. So there are both a mixture of free and paid courses already sitting in there ready for you to go and learn from right now. So if you are a complete beginner, I have my full beginner's basics course in there, so you can just jump in. It's all in order, and once you've gone through the tutorial, you can actually tick it off so you know that you've actually done that, or you can come back and rewatch them as many times as you need to. One of my superpowers, I'm not gonna lie, is I'm really good at breaking things down into like the simplest form. So if you're a complete beginner to music, and I've had so many students over the past 15 years in my studio that have been complete beginners to not just violin, but just to music in general. So I understand what you don't know. And so, that's how I teach. And everything in that full beginner's basics teaches you from having zero knowledge. I do not expect you to know anything, and I break it down to the most simplest form. So that is one free course available in there. What else we have in the Complete Violinist community on the School platform is a couple of paid courses. So my 7-day challenge, this has been by far my most popular course to date. So it's $7 for 7 days. You get an email each day, which unlocks an unlock to a new course. Not a new course, like a new topic to practice each day. Like I said before, you don't know what you don't know. And inside the Complete Violinist, we cover every single skill area that you actually need to develop for the violin. I can see somebody's written down here. I think I need to try and do this not on my phone because I see a few words. Hi, this is Rajaram. I don't think I can see your full question though, unfortunately. I'm just going to keep going, but if I don't get to a question, please write it in the comments later so I can come back to it. But please, I love that you've written something. That's fantastic. I just can't see it on my phone for some reason. So, the 7-day violinist, it's a 7-day challenge. Oh, I'm from Australia. It's a 7-day challenge. You get an email every day, an unlock to a new lesson each day. Hello, Prince Mackenzie. And so, I guide you through what to actually practice. So now if you join the 7-day violinist at the moment, you will actually get a really sweet invitation. I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit more about that in a second. So in the School platform, we also have the Complete Violinist. The Complete Violinist is my full course, and it has everything that's in the 7-day violinist, but a ton more as well that went through. So when you are a member of the Complete Violinist, you have forever access to that course. And the other thing, and this is the main thing, this is what I was starting with, right? So you need to get feedback, because there are so many times where I've had students come who have not had the right feedback, and I see problems that they have, even like with their physical technique. Sometimes it's not physical technique, sometimes it's other things that are, their reading music or their intonation, different things that are going on. And when you don't get the right feedback early on, you develop things or problems, especially physical things. They're really hard to break, these habits. So it's really important just to, even if you're right in the early stages, I would just get some feedback. Not everybody has access to a one-to-one teacher. And that's exactly why I'm creating this community where you can get that one-to-one feedback without having to, pay for one-to-one lessons or go to one-to-one lessons if that's not something that is available to you. So thank you for all these highs in here, and I'm really well, thank you. I hope you guys are really great too. So those at the moment, those calls will be on my Saturday morning. I'm in Australia, Australian Eastern Standard Time. But if you cannot attend at that time, all those calls are recorded. So we've got a thread inside the community for the calls. So what you can do is, if you have a question, you can't get to the call, make a video. And that's often going to be the best thing anyway. So if you make a video ahead of time, maybe post it on YouTube. You can do it private, so it's not like not everybody can see it. It's called something else. It's not called private. It's actually called something. I do it all the time, but I can't think of the term. So it's like you can share the link, and so the people who you share the link with, it says private, nobody can see it, public, everybody can see it, and it's in between. So if you post it, only people who you share the link with can actually see it. So if you can't come, make a video, post it on YouTube or whatever other platform you want to post it, put it in, and then share the link inside the calls in the community where we have access to that. Not everybody will have it, because this is a paid membership subscription. It's only $28 a month. You can't even get a half-hour lesson with me for that, okay? So it's like super, very, very good value. So, and in those calls, I can watch the video, or if you're there live, it will be not like this where I'm just talking. Like, you can actually interact with me, jump on and talk with me. You can turn your video and your microphone on and actually talk with me, and I can talk you through, give you feedback, and tell you exactly what you need to do to improve whatever you're working on at the moment. So that's always going to be very, very different for every person. But a lot of people, if you've got other beginners and you're a beginner or intermediate, there's going to be a lot of cross things, can't think of the right word, but some people what I answer for somebody else is going to help you. So everybody's, you can always just watch back, even if you don't have a question this week, watch the call or join the call, because you will definitely learn something. So, okay. Do I play sports? Yes, I love playing sports. I do taekwondo, I do indoor bouldering, and I go to the gym, and I love hiking as well. So, yes. So that's all inside the school community, the Complete Violinist. So if you want to join just for the months, you can do it month by month. So you go in, I'll have to make a new calendar for this month, or for I only made one for last Saturday, so I have to go in and make the calls for the next few weeks. You click on the link, you'll see that it's locked because you're not a member, if you're not a member yet, and then you have the option to join. So then you can join for a month, or you can upgrade and join for a whole year. But like I was alluding to before, big bonus, if you join the 7-Day Violinist, you will get an invitation today for joining the Complete Violinist, and that will actually give you 12 months of access to those live feedback calls where, like I said before, you can turn your camera on, turn your video on, and have me talking to you just like this, but giving you specific feedback. So that is everything I wanted to share today, and thank you for joining me, and love all these comments. And so if you want to join, I've put it, I don't know how to share. I can't share a link in the comments. So the link is on my homepage on my YouTube channel. It's the top one at the moment. It's called the Complete Violinist. It's the school community. So go and click there, and request to join, and hopefully we can get you in there. Can you join from different countries? Absolutely. Yeah. Like I love I love in my violin community because like on my YouTube statistics and in other platforms that I use, I can see a lot of the countries where people come from, which is really, really cool. So people are like, and you can see that in the school community. When you're in the school community, there's actually a tab for a map and it shows you where in the world everybody is from. So there are people from all over the world, which I absolutely love. It's very, very cool. So I hope to see you guys all in there again. So just go to my homepage on this channel. So just, Violin with Catherine, and look at the top, click on the links, the description and the links. And it's the top one, the complete violinist. Go and, request to join. You need to be a beginner to intermediate violinist. It's not for advanced players. And I look forward to seeing you all in there. Catch you later.